By gum. Do you know, I remember back in the old days, it was just great. Wakizashi's Teahouse doing a stream at this time. When I put YouTube on before I went live, I was like, hello. It's like seeing so many different people who, yeah, I used to do stuff with. All streaming this time. What's going on? Gray lost his slot. I lost my mojo as well. Unbelievable. Anyway, how are you doing? You good? Are you Genki? Enough complaining, because you know what? What's good about this stream? And say a big hello to people who watch this on the replay. Really appreciate it. It seems to do better on the replay than it does like live, because hey, who's got time at midnight to listen to some crazy Japanese AI from England talking about comic books? That's what I want to know. Anyway, what we're going to do first, have a quick check, see how the audio's coming across, because hey, me and Jim, we've been having problems with audio recently, especially me. What can I drop while I'm doing it?
I was there with Jack and we weren't terribly impressed with the music.
I love that. I love his accent, it's awesome. Ginger Baker, what a drummer, what a legend. Now where are we? Check Gray's channel, here we go. Let's see, let's get a bit of like multiple realities. Check Gray's channel, here we go. Let's see, let's get a bit of like multiple realities. Isn't it weird hearing yourself? And the delay, the weird like the live streaming delay always gets me. It gets me every time. So what's new? What's been going on? This time last week, was it this time last week? I can't remember. We had the Golden Week holiday, so everything's been crazy, up in the air. I've been busy with family, friends, going out, eating too much, drinking too much. What can you do? It's been fantastic. Really, really good.
2 large gins, 2 pints of cider, ice and a cider.
If my father was loaded, I'd ask him for some money.
Your father's my father, you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, that's...
Chin chin.
I want to play that to the end because it's a bit quiet, I know that clip, but it does, with Nail, Richard E. Grant, it does the classic, the old English cheers, chin chin, but you can't say that in Japan or you get into trouble. Okay, where are we? Oh, we've got some comments. Zombie Main, how you doing? Long time no see. Are you Genki? Is it Zombie Main or is it Zombie Mane? Mane. That's how you pronounce it in Japanese. And Dwayne Muth in the house. Great to see you, Dwayne. Dwayne Muth, are you good? What have you been reading this week? What's been good? Had quite a few surprises this week with comics. And yeah, not really from Marvel, but quite a nice surprise from DC. Yeah, I'll be talking about that later. So, where are we? Lots to do. Yo, Edward's here as well. Gray, I actually stayed awake. That's awesome. Good to see you. Okay, yes. News and reviews and previews. Singing the blues. My goodness. What stews. Lost it. There's a couple of things to talk about. First off, a bit of Spider-Man news. Let me just share the screen. You can't get enough, can you, of Spider-Man news? I know, right? I know. It's Marvel announcing a giant-sized Spider-Man #1 coming out later in the summer. Look at this. Look who's on the front. I don't know him. Apparently it's a new villain. Looking a bit Power Ranger-esque there. Super Sentai. Arriving in comic shops on June 11th. Giant-sized Amazing Spider-Man #1. It's the jam-packed, must-have one-shot of the summer. Why are they always like that? Why are they always, it's must-have, it's don't miss, it's jam-packed, full of jam. Amazing. David Brooke wrote this on the 8th of May from iPad. Okay, Marvel Comics has released preview pages for their next Spider-Man celebration. Their next, never-ending, in a long line. In giant-sized Amazing Spider-Man #1. It's just a one-shot though, out June 11th. The one-shot features creators Kevin Smith. Who? Good grief, is he coming back? Chip Zdarsky. No way. Al Ewing, Mark Buckingham, Cafu, and Giuseppe Camuncoli. Here's what fans can look forward to. The iconic Kevin Smith, it says here, not my words folks, makes his triumphant return to Marvel, teaming up with acclaimed artist Giuseppe and Camuncoli for an instantly classic. How can it be instantly classic? Doesn't a classic mean, you got to separate you need some time between the publishing, the reading and when it becomes a classic. The instantly classic Spider-Man and Fantastic Four team up that you will have your heart beating in overdrive and your sides hurting from how much you're laughing. Do you believe it? Do you believe we're going to be laughing this much? Where is it? As Gray struggles for the clip. I used to have a really good laugh clip, but I can't find it. Oh my goodness. Never mind. Let's have some fake canned laughter.
Any questions? Yes, Shaggy?
Like you wouldn't happen to have a bat cookie on you, would you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, I'm still here. I was talking to myself as the clip ran out. There we go. So a little bit of a preview page. You can see Peter and Doctor Strange. Peter looks like he's in trouble there. Arms crossed behind his back. He's got his Spider-Man mask in his hands. Doctor Strange is looking strangely at me. Good grief. I can see you. I can see you. Who are you? Sorry, just been reading a bit of Animal Man, Grant Morrison. Me and Jim were recording it last night. Okay. Got a bit of clobby here. Clobby action. Human Torch. It's a mind-bending journey that can only come from creators Al Ewing and Mark Buckingham as Spider-Man is thrown into the very fabric of Marvel history. Packed with reality-shattering revelations and exciting guest stars, including Win from Gods. Da, da, da. No idea. Okay, next one. Meet Rapid, a hot new hero who throws Spidey for a loop and whose adventures in the Marvel Universe are only just beginning. In a tale from superstar creators Chip Zdarsky, remember him? Before Batman, and Cafu. Okay. And here we get a look at this new villain. Let's have a look. What's he called? I've forgotten his name already. Rapid Fire. Rapid Diarrhea. The day Kid Venom fans have been waiting for finally arrives. Be there when acclaimed writer... Hang on a minute, I've got to pronounce this properly because I'm a Japanese AI, oh my god. Mitsuyasu Sakai and Marvel mainstay artist Gerardo Sandoval. Hope Sandoval. Oh, that takes me back. They bring the breakout symbiote superstar to the present day main Marvel universe. Hang on a minute. Stop. The breakout symbiote superstar? Kid Venom? Okay, let's have a look at some of the covers. For more on the news, read the press release below, but let's have a look at the covers here. Look at this. Pretty cool. Yeah. Hey, whose book is this? Says Spider-Man, swinging in the background, as the Fantastic Four, accompanied by Miss Marvel. Goodness gracious, you can't escape her at the moment, can you? And is that Rocket Raccoon in the background too? Pretty cool close up there. That looks like a Bermejo cover, is it? He makes it look too real. The suit, the Spidey suit looks real. It's all wrinkly and crinkly. Nice. Okay, get back. Get back to where you once belonged. So that's it. I think I just read it through. It's yeah. Variant covers are by Mark Bagley, Lee Bermejo, and Scott Hepburn. Cool. Okay. What do you think, folks? Interested in the new the new villain called Rapid? Looks a bit like the Flash as well, wearing a BMX bandit's mask. Okay, let's get back to you. Let's get back to the chat. There are people here. Dwayne's calling out Nemesis, a warlock. Nemesis, a warlock. Fantastic. Show us how to tie your shoes. I'm lost. Fear Mike, you have lost me. Yo! Jogan, how you doing, man? I'm hurting a lot hearing about Marvel releases upcoming. Blur. Blah, blah, blah. And Edward's saying, giant size Nick Lowe, editor notes edition. It's true, isn't it? It's true. I tell you, man, did anyone read that? Spider-Man and Godzilla. Oh my god, that one shot. I was actually looking forward to that because the Hulk, Godzilla Hulk one was fun, and so was the Fantastic Four. I like the Hulk the most though so far. Spider-Man was awful. It was terrible. You had Nick Lowe on every page, you know, as the annoying editor, changing his name each time, like Nick, down with the kids in the street, Lowe, or hey, remember me, Nick Lowe, or oh my god, aren't I annoying, Nick Lowe, on every page. He kept butting into the story. It was unbelievable. And the story wasn't good either. Jobran got an email response from Jim. Cool. I sent a 4-minute video of my recent statue pickup. Batman Hellbat statue from Prime 1 Studios. All right, nice one. Was used for statue review by YouTube Comic Statue channel. Very good. Kid Venom does sound like rapid diarrhea. You're right there. Oh, man. It was going along with the rhymes. Oh, gotcha. Jesus. Sorry about it. I missed you. I missed it. That was like 10 years ago, wasn't it? 10 minutes. Anyway. I know nothing, Nick Lowe. That's true. And good to see you, Dungeon Crawler Carl. Fantastic. Yeah, so I'm kind of a bit all over the place, but I'm trying to catch up with... There is a little bit of news, not that much. We can have a look about... There's some Mark Millar news as well I want to talk about. Ed was saying, if you say you're down with the kids, you're probably not. Speaking of down with the kids, it's almost impeccable timing. Did he read my mind? Because we started talking about Nick Lowe. Let me bring in a special guest. Jim from Weird Science Comics.
Hey there, fellow kids. What's happening?
How are you doing, Jim? Are you good?
No, I'm tired.
Why not? What's happened?
I'm tired. I just am posting our spotlight a little late. That's what. Or I would have been here right on time. So
turn that spotlight on.
It's me, Nick Lowe. How are you doing?
So is the spotlight up? Is it on? Is it there? Is it ready to go?
It's almost.
Almost done. I can't
what
wait.
I do is, as we're talking, I will get the picture here for the deal. So I'm gonna have to. Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! I got an ad, Jim, when it went to be chat.
What is going on here? Hello, kids. What happened now? Now I don't hear
I'm
you.
a bit.
Goodness gracious!
I'm a bit high. You're a bit low, Jim. So, but hey, we can handle it, can't we?
You're always a little high. Here we go. Like, listen here now, because what happens is StreamYard ends up jacking down my deal. So
that's
now
better.
You probably can hear me better. It always does that. I don't know what it does. The program puts my mic down at like 8 when it's usually at like 60. So
it's ridiculous.
Jarg
was asking, how dare he ask, did you read all new Venom 6? I dropped a review and a video review, mate. What have you been doing? Let me find it. Weird Science Comics. Where are we? Oh, look at this as well. Let me share the page. Jim has done a review for the first time in 20 years. A written review. It's amazing.
That. Yeah.
Let's bring it up.
It was like 20 years.
There we go. Notice how yours is first, Jim.
Well, it's because it was the last one, I believe. It's only the reason. I don't know if you can actually finagle the way that they come up, but it was funny when I saw it. I'm like, oh, look at me.
Look at you.
Yeah, because we did see, I thought I had done some more recent reviews, but they were actually more video reviews that I snuck in on the deal. But yeah, there's the Star Wars review. It was not strong.
The Force is not strong with this one. You had to go there, didn't you, Jim?
Yes. Well,
you got to use that line.
It wasn't that good. Or it was going to be, this is not the Star Wars reboot you've been looking for.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Do. And when I say that, I have to wave my hand. That's what I do.
Oh, dear. It's a good review. Look at this, folks. Jim gave it a 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
Not the exciting first issue I was hoping for. It was pretty boring overall. Well, we did a podcast review, didn't we, for it?
Yep,
we were saying that.
It
was deadly dull and boring, unfortunately.
Yeah, and I did kind of I tried to articulate it when we did our deal.
Ooh,
and
articulate! Look at you.
I kind of got it a little more of how it was when me and Wes were talking about it. Actually, where when I started talking about it, and he thought I said, and I'm like, actually, that is what I'm saying. The idea that what we see kind of is the boring crawl. It is kind of like the idea of Princess Leia. She's trying to get these trade deals. That should have all been the crawl at the beginning, and then get to something exciting, which it didn't. It was so weird.
Jim, shots fired in the chat. Fearmonic saying, calling you Nick Lowe himself. Oh my goodness.
Hey there, kids. It's me with the jerk off face that you want to slap. It would be Nick Lowe just walks around and he's in Walmart and he's like, I don't think they should be a couple. And they shouldn't either. That's bullcrap. All these people in loving relationships, I don't like.
How's my man bun? Just let me check it. I tell you, man, Paul, it's so him. It's so him. Jim was doing his 6th reread of Absolute Green Lantern. That's what you were doing.
Yep. Oh, and Fear Monarch actually says hard to do a text crawl in comics. It's not true. They did one every single issue last run of Star Wars and Darth Vader. Each had a crawl. What you do is it's just a recap page, regular recap page, but you do it and look like a crawl in the credits page. That's what they did every time through the whole last run of books. So, 50 some issues of both issues of Darth Vader and Star Wars had that crawl.
It's true. I remember them. Yeah, I remember reading them. Salty Traveling Sea dropping a $10 super chat. Oh my goodness, nice. What's happening? I think it's for you, Jim, isn't it? He's saying that I hope Brian hit you really hard, buddy. Play to the new Yi song. It slaps and chat will love it. The new Yi song. I'm not even sure what that is. I don't have a... I've got a clip first for Salty. This is it. Where is it? Where's it got it? It's got to be this for good old Salty. He likes his Japanese anime, shall we say. Oh my goodness, what was going on there?
That is sus as hell.
It's so sus. Urotsukidōji, Legend of the Overfiend. If you can find it, folks. It's hard to find. I think he means this one, maybe. In the background, Jim. What do you reckon?
I do like that one.
Me too. It's very sexy.
Yeah, it is. It's very breathy. I forgot about this one. We might have to have that. Because this one has the big diss now. Here it goes. It's like a Japanese alternative, like bedroom pop singer. It's a weird one.
I really like it. Oh. I'm not a normal person, folks. That's what he's saying. It translates roughly as, he's come over from England to Japan. He's a Japanese AI. He's not normal. If you don't subscribe to his channel, he's going to kill you. Jesus.
It is actually, like, if they actually looked at that song on YouTube, like, actually, it could get flagged because it's very violent.
It is.
It's about an uprising that you're going to kill everybody. It made me giggle. I only did that so my whole dream was you would be playing it, and your wife would be walking by in the back and hear it and not know what was going on. It's glad.
Lovely Sherry's in the chat. Great to see you. I hope you're good. I hope you're Genki. I played it to my daughter, Jim, when she was back, for the Golden Week holidays. Not that one. I played the real rocky one, the awesome one. I think it's our favourite. And she's saying, like, this is good, but it sounds like it's written by someone with Google Translate. So I was like, yeah, it probably is.
Well,
it's not natural Japanese, but
I mean,
it's still
legit
great.
Me writing the lyrics and putting it through,
exactly.
Google Translate, because I unfortunately don't speak Japanese.
I think she expects to speak Japanese.
That not everybody's as smart as her. I've heard her speak both Japanese and English. She does it well. I do not.
Oh, so. I know. Neither do I. I speak English like a northerner, and I speak Japanese like a Manchester man. This is what he's talking about. Love this one. It's so cool. I think that's all. Yes. Oh, just play this all day. Not say another word, Jim. What do you reckon?
And I'm Fear Monarch. I'll tell you that I got a song taken down because it was too violent, and so it happens. Again, when you're writing a song about a wife, chopping off some private parts, maybe and it was also the idea of the thumbnail had a lady with a knife, and you can't have that either. I had no idea. I didn't get a strike for it or anything, but it got removed. They took it off.
Used to get, what do you call it, limited, so you couldn't have it monetized. When I used to play my little ninja videos, Just like little clips I'd clip because it had a ninja with a sword in it. You know, I didn't realize what it was, and every time it was getting flagged, I was like, "Why? You know, I'm not swearing in these videos. There's nothing like dodgy. There's no copyright content." Yeah, because I'd changed the background music as well, but it was like, "Oh no, I think it's the swords, mate." I thought, "Oh shit, never thought of the swords." You know.
One of the things too is like Fear Monarch said about Cannibal Corpse. I kind of have come to the idea and realization that if you have some following, they will overlook things. If you know, if all of a sudden I had like 2 million people following, I'd probably get away with most.
Yeah,
you know, things.
Definitely.
So that definitely happens, and it's kind of pisses you off. But
Jogan's saying, Jim, about I can't even say this. It's so hard in Japanese. Urotsukidōji is super sus, like Gabe. Dr. Doom could take some evil sorcerer lessons from sorcerer, is it Mooneyhausen from Overfiend 2? I haven't seen 2, Jogan, believe it or not. I couldn't get it. I couldn't get access to it. I had 1 on video, and it was a heavily cut British release. It was I didn't know all the best scenes had been cut. I found that out later in Japan. Whew. Here we go, Salty. Yeah, the real story this week is Invincible Battle Beast #1. Blind bags with original art. Huge seller. Jim, any interest in that? The Battle Beast, I think it's from Image. It's coming out, isn't it, this coming week? Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay,
I have no idea. And with that, though, I do get the review copy, so I might have to send you one. And
that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. I'm sure it's next week, and it's under Image, so let's just make this easier. Can you sing a song, Jim, while I'm looking?
Here we are looking at the stuff. Gray is on the League of Comic Geeks.
Oh, got it here. Don't you hate it when someone just goes, "Oh, can you sing now, please?" And you're like, "No, I'm not ready. I need to warm up."
Yeah, exactly. Me.
Ma. Okay.
Da.
Here it is. Let's just share. Here it is Invincible. Invincible Universe. Battle Beast Issue 1 by Robert Kirkman. Ryan Otley.
I didn't know.
Sounding
it was a
good.
Robert Kirkman joint.
No, I'd forgotten it was him. The best new, not quite, superhero series in the universe. Cursed with an unquenchable thirst for beer, for violence, Battle Beast searches the universe for the one warrior mightier than him, Jim Werner. Even in a universe of mighty Viltrumites like Invincible and Omni-Man. Uh-oh, we'll be getting Fear Monarch excited.
Yeah.
It seems that no one may be able to stop the galaxy's deadliest warrior unless he does the unthinkable. 40 pages, only $3.99, folks. $3.99.
That's pretty good. I'm looking. Here's the problem. Maybe it's because of Kirkman himself, but I'm looking at my my advanced review copies, and it's listed.
Is it watermarked?
It's listed in the deal. This week's release PDFs. It's there, but when I go into this week's downloads, it's not there. It's not in there, so I don't know. Maybe they accidentally put it in last week. I'm seeing now. No, but there's monkey meat. You love the monkey meats. I don't know. I was actually going to surprise you and send it to you while we were talking to be cool. But I'm seeing Exquisite Corpses, Cold Witch, bunch of #1.
There's been a lot of hype for that. Exquisite Corpses, Jim. That keeps popping up in my feed. It's James Tiny Onion, I think.
Oh, yeah.
How's his onions tiny?
World Tree as well, but I don't see. That's weird. Like, why isn't it coming up?
Salty reckons that if we do a Battle Beast review video, we'll get 1,000 views. I remember those days, Jim. Do you? 1,000 views.
I actually saw a guy the other day. I was mad because there's this manga. What's it called? Nice Prison. So me and Luke ended up doing a review. It's goofy. It's just a gag manga, but it's in the thing. And I see something pop up in my feed where a guy says, "Oh my God, I'm now going to be a Nice Prison site from now on, a YouTube channel. I'm just doing Nice Prison," because he did a review of this stupid gag manga. It got like 50,000 views. The guy ended up where every other thing he did got like 30, and all of a sudden this thing hit. It was hitting, and I'm like, that stupid thing. Like I could have easily done. Like you could do a review of that in like 2 seconds. That thing, and yes, I missed out. Jerk. That guy, he was all fired up. I'm still desperately trying to get this Battle Beast here, and for some reason it's not going.
Goodness gracious! 23 variants, Jim. What's going on?
That's a lot of variants there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm looking. This is
Wow.
It has to be somewhere. It has to be like lost somewhere else in the shuffle here, because it should be able to go. I wish I could find it, because I want
Look
to
at us,
see
eh?
it. I wanna
Call
see what
ourselves
it's like.
comic book geeks. We don't know anything, do we?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, then again, I should get the Skybound. Maybe I have it there. I get something. I think a lot of the sites dropped my ass because I wasn't doing many reviews, so they end up where they kind of like let you go.
Salty saying cover B and the blind bags cover. They're the best ordered multiple blind bags. Fearmonic saying he's getting 3 or 4 of these. I don't remember which covers outside the blind bag one. Why is that blind bag one so popular? I'm obviously missing something.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, cool.
I'll be sending it to you so we can check it out. I'm gonna look at the art real quick. Oh my,
Charlie.
oh my God, it looks terrible.
I don't believe you.
It is a lot of pages. There's a lot of dialogue. There are times now it does have a watermark. Sometimes they don't, but I think he's probably a little antsy about this one. Like when they send the Walking Dead deluxe versions, you can't even tell the difference between that and the digital. It's not even lower. Yeah, this one's actually a lower res.
Is it low res?
Here's the thing. Here's how much he cares. Lower res has a Skybound watermark vertical through, and then in each middle of the page it has not final, do not share.
Do not share.
Three separate ways.
It's out next Wednesday.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious, not final.
I'm gonna give it. I'll download it and give it to you.
Salty's saying the variants cost from between $12 to $200 currently. Goodness gracious. Dungeon Crawler Carl says I ordered 10 blind bags. They'll probably all be the B cover. Okay, I got you. The blind bag means you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Oh,
like Forrest Gump.
I thought he was talking about my mom. He's a bit of a blind bag. I tell her that every.
Ooh, I don't have a hi-hat, Jim. Sorry.
Yeah. Actually, I almost tried to hit it. I don't have it either because I'm under it.
Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Take my mum, please. No, please take it. Somebody. It's always a delay with YouTube.
I could finagle it so that I did have the soundboard somehow. I'd have to come through a different way into this to have my audio, but it'd be pretty funny.
What you need is like a little portable one, like a handheld thing. You just press a button at the mic.
That would be good. Now you
like the old days, pressing a tape recorder. Here we go.
That would be great. Or I'll just boom. Just do it myself.
Yeah, whatever. I don't have anything. I think I might have a musical instrument, Jim. Just bear with me 1 second. Right down here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my goodness. What's in here?
This is going to be like a jazz flute.
I can't hear anything. I took my earphones out. What's in the box? Can't open it.
Is it a tambourine? Oh, yeah, it is. There he goes. Liam Gallagher.
Sorry about that, folks. Sorry. Just lost 10 viewers. All 10. Zax is in the chat. In the chat. In the chat.
You say all 10. Oh, wait a minute. This didn't work. Wait a minute. Here. Oh, jeez. Oh, what the heck? It's not. My thing's not working. Now it's playing an Old Spice.
My thing's not working. Hello.
There we go. Here. What the hell? This isn't working.
Jesus, Jim. The anticipation.
Now we lost 10 more viewers. Wait, here we go.
Unbelievable. It's a disaster. The whole stream's over.
Did you even hear that?
No, this is the stream, Jim, right now.
Yeah, it was. It was
that was to Zax. Thanks, Zax. What a shot. Ay. What's going on? Anybody know?
I had it going and it just wouldn't play. Holy crap.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man.
Actually,
play a song in your green tambourine.
The green tambourine. We can just do that. We'll do karaoke all night. I actually like that song. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, that was a bit too close, wasn't it?
That sounds very Japanese.
Hitting the microphone. Boom! No. Where were we? What's going on, Jim? What is happening? Damn it, Jim! Says Salty.
I know. I blew it. I thought I had a good rim shot, and the thing was terrible. Then I didn't realize it was just a little video of a rim shot. So when it was done, you had to reload the video, and it wasn't very good.
It wasn't?
No, it wasn't great.
Yeah, Zach's Monsters issue 1. Salty's been like champion. I don't like championing, but he's been bringing attention to it for quite a long time. I've not been able to get hold of it here in Japan. Is it Mark Spears, isn't it, Jim? Monsters. He does those like crazy cool,
Britney
like
Spears.
Britney Spears, kind of Universal Monsters style cool covers.
Yeah, I somebody did tell me to check it out when I did my preview show, but I think they like called it Monstrose or something like that. I'm like, ooh, that sounds fancy.
Oh no, that's actually by
different
James Robinson and I can't remember the artist.
Yeah. So it's different. I had no idea.
Sue42 was talking about it in the chat, in the Slack.
Yeah.
Now, where's Captain Planet? Did you see Captain Planet, Jim? There's a Mark Spears cover for that, which is crazy.
Yeah, I tried to read that book. I had problems.
Did you have problems with it?
Yeah, I think when me and Wes talked about it, we both agreed that Captain Planet itself is kind of a tough sell anyway. But if you did like the cartoon Captain Planet, first off, you're a nerd. And second, that you might like it. You might like it then because it's faithful, but I just Yeah, it says Fear Monarch says Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take the sales down to 0.
Stop it, you dirty hippies. So here we go. Here's a real Salty coming through. F Captain Planet and its agenda BS.
I mean, I'm telling you, when I did my preview show and you even read the solicit, I'm like, the solicit's preaching at you, which works if you're into that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's kind of what it is. But I really, seriously, I've never met somebody who actually said they were a Captain Planet fan.
Same here.
People remember it, and they're like, "Oh man, I remember that. That was what I had to watch where there was nothing else on, or I was waiting for like G.I. Joe was on after, so I'd catch it at the end." But it was nonsense.
Oh, Jimmy's your favourite writer. It's David Pepose.
Oh yeah.
Joke. The nice Jay Lee cover though. Look at that. Ooh,
yeah,
that's pretty awesome. There's probably 200 variants because it's Dynamite.
Yeah.
24. Wow.
Look at that one.
All I saw was, wasn't it on Comic Book Roundup, 20 out of 10 when it first got, got published? So you were talking about it, weren't you?
This is one of those books, that ends up where a lot of these official reviewers will give it a good score just because it gives a message, because they're afraid that if they give it a bad score, then somebody's going to be like, what? You want the world to die?
You don't like the world.
And it's like, that's not really what I'm reviewing. I'm not reviewing the world. I'm reviewing this stupid book. Again, some of these books, like you have to watch out. You know, pride issues and stuff. If you end up with a bad review,
got to bite your tongue sometimes.
You'll get labeled, and it doesn't make sense. You know, it'd be the same as me giving a review for my car, and then somebody's like, "What? You don't like so and so?"
You don't like bicycles? You don't like walking? What's wrong with you?
I don't like my Kia. It's not that I'm yelling about the people in Korea. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that they're assholes. I'm just saying I don't like my car. It's the same thing. You could have an issue of a comic that you don't like. That doesn't mean that you hate people. It's so stupid.
I heard the Shill reviewers like raving about it, but here's just like a recent user review. It's like a 5 out of 10. My nostalgia for the cartoon is strong enough that I'll stick around, but I'm disappointed by how little ambition and creativity this first issue shows. It does the bare minimum to introduce the Planeteers and the villain. There you go.
So you say that.
That's very fair. Very fair.
That was one of the criticisms, legit, and people will yell at me. That's the criticism I had for the first issue of Space Ghost. I didn't really like the first issue of Space Ghost because I said almost exactly that. It did get better, and I do like it, but at first I was disappointed, and I don't get people yelling, because it is a good book, but I thought at the beginning he did a really odd job of kind of getting you into it. So it could get better, is what I'm saying. Like Captain Planet might just be how he does first issues, but it's still Captain Planet. And you know what you do when you end up watching Captain Planet? The best thing to do is turn it off. because it's terrible. The next thing you do.
Captain Planet. Da, 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 da. Is that how it goes? The theme tune.
It should. Captain Planet, he's not mean. He'll teach us kids to go green. You could make it work all over the place.
Captain Planet, damn it, Janet, I love you. Oh no, that's a different one. There we go.
How dare you? You have.
She was mad.
I found it, Jim. I was uploading that clip while we were talking.
The best is it was continuing on to a view of like you've ruined our dreams or whatever. It was just going to happen afterwards.
You have stolen my dreams.
You have stolen my dreams.
How dare you steal my dreams, Jim? My God, they're crazy that no one would ever steal my dreams.
No, I don't have many dreams, and I had a dream the other day. I told you that it was a dream based on a dream that you told me you had, and I'm like, I don't even have original dreams. I'm stealing Gray's dreams.
What the heck? Okay, good to see you. VNet Fad saying, I loved Captain Planet because it was the only thing I had to watch when I had food poisoning one day as a kid. Oh nice. My goodness.
I remember one of the best times I ever had as a kid, I ended up getting chicken pox, but I didn't get them very bad. So they itched a little, but I had to stay home all week, and it was great. I was loving it. I was watching The Price is Right. What's it called? Family Feud. I think was
Come on down. The Price is Right.
Oh, I loved it, and for some reason my mom, who's a complete idiot, I like to call her a blind bag. I don't know if you know that.
The blind bag variant.
Anything like if you have a sore throat, hey, you get ice cream. My mom would be, I'd like stub my toe, and she'd be like, "Better go get you ice cream." I'm like, "What am I going to put my toe in it?" But I'll eat ice cream. That's fine. But she got me a bunch of ice cream. It was great.
I used to love it when being off sick from school when I was a kid and just like reading the old Scream comic book. You probably never saw that, Jim. It was a very short-lived British weekly. A little bit like the 2000 AD. Very weekly, yeah. It's kind of legendary now. They recently brought out a hardback like reprint of all the, I think it was like 16 or 17 issues. That's all.
Really?
Yeah, I'm tempted, but I don't think it's aged well.
Yeah. Like us.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, we've aged well. I've aged like milk. But let me. I'm sending you the battle beast so everybody can be jealous.
Oh, awesome! Right. Am I allowed to show it on screen or not? Probably. Who cares?
I mean, you can. It does have
just like one or two pages.
Have the like watermarks, so it's going to be kind of like lame, but.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at this accent. That's where diabetes comes from. Goodness gracious. Oh, my goodness. Okay, like there's a whole thing in the chat going about Bob Barker. I'm lost with that, Jim. It's
the Barker's beauties. They were wood-inducing. Unfortunately, I think Bob might have gotten the most wood. And I hear that he got a little handsy at points with the deal.
Salty.
Do you know who Bob Barker is?
No.
He was in Happy Gilmore. That's probably where you would have known when.
I still haven't seen that. Don't kill me in the chat. I've never seen it.
That's one of my favorite movies. That's a good one. That's a good movie. You got to see that.
My favorite movie is this one, Jim, at the moment.
I was there with Jack, and we weren't terribly impressed with the music.
Never going to get old. Sorry, folks in the chat. Going to keep playing it on repeat.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore's good. It's actually good, and if you're a hockey fan, then it's even better. But the idea, and that's the thing. The bouncy braless contestants were crazy on The Price is Right.
Here.
Yeah. Ooh. Also, every time you want to see one of those assholes go flying under that wheel. I swear to God, every time I think it's going to happen because they go to spin that wheel like they're just going to fall right in, and somehow I get the idea they'll get stuck and it'll keep going around with that stupid thing. But yeah,
is it like is it horizontal like
no,
way, or is it
vertical? It's vertical.
Like that one. It'd be awesome if they spun it and it kind of hooked. It hooked into the clothing and pulled them up and hung them. Yeah. Oh Jesus!
Yeah. I'm telling you, every time Salty's with me, every time you go, I'm like, somebody's dying today, and I'd love it. See, here's another thing with it. We want to do The Price is Right because I'm telling you, I was sick a lot. I watched a lot. First off, Bob always has to show off his fucking golf game because he ends up where they have like this golf thing, and Bob has to go. And then also that yodeling jerk-off Swedish thing where it's like, oh, no, and it's going. They always put it all off the end. There's some good ones. There's the best videos to watch. The one is the guy who figured out how to, play the system. That's good. But when you get the stupidest people and they're going and doing things, oh, it's so great. It's so great.
The price is wrong, bitch.
The Alps
dropping
one.
the deadly on it.
There are things if you watch it, and especially if you're watching it all week, because when I was home for a week, so I'm watching it, and there are the things that you're like, come on, you just give me Plinko, give me the Alps, and give me some golfing, and then you're like, all right.
Blinko? Yeah. Who the hell's Blinko when he's at home?
Plinko. It was one of the games. There's some really good ones. Also, when you end up where you'd have the what's it called, the showcase showdown at the end. And when the one jerk off will always, like, when you get the first showcase, you always pass on that. You let the other, and these people, I'll bid on this. You're like, you moron. You moron.
Just shared this with me. Should we do it, Jim? It's only 53 seconds. Here we go.
There's the wheel. I'm telling you, you have to watch out. That thing will shave you.
Enormous spin.
Look at this Derek guy.
We could do a commercial while this is going.
It's going on forever.
Bob's the best. Oh, he's the best.
70 cents.
That's annoying, that sound, though, isn't it?
I hope he doesn't have to spin again, but he does.
He's going to have to spin it again.
A bit more gently, perhaps. Go ahead.
Up there. I'm telling you. He almost flipped.
Well, does he? We're going to have to...
Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Yes.
Derek is screwed, Charlie. You're right.
Oh.
Wow. That looked dangerous, that wheel, yeah. No, I think it was different. I can't remember the UK version, Jim, but we did have one.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the teeth are gone. Is what they have there. They end up where some of the ladies, they'll try to, like, get in front of it. And I'm telling you, they're about to fall right under and get swept up in this wheel. It's the best. Oh, if you've never seen it, like, you missed out on, like, the crazy a brand new car. That's one of the big things. Roddy is the announcer. Guy looks like Liberace.
Oh, yeah.
I know a little. I realize now I know way too much about it. The Price is Right.
You do. It's kind of scary.
A lot of it. Yeah.
What's going on?
I think one of the main, like, Barker's Beauties for a while, like, her name was Diane, I believe. She was pretty hot.
Oh,
yeah.
Sounds good to me, Jim.
There was like a redhead one too. That was pretty hot as well. Yeah.
Pretty hot. That's awesome.
There it is. I might actually when we're done here, I might have to watch some Price is Right. It's one of those. I won't watch the newer one with what's his name from you know that guy from that show. Drew Carey. Yeah, I don't really like that.
I'm sure they did have a Japanese version, but it was it must have been on before my time. They've got I've seen the Japanese version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Did you have that in the States?
Oh yeah.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
That was huge for a while. It was every night. Does the Japanese version of The Price is Right, like afterwards you get thrown into like a tank of squid at some point, and maybe your balls get electrocuted?
Do you remember that? Was it called Endurance? The game, the crazy game show.
The best thing ever was the Saturday Night Live skit with that had that with what's his name? I'm telling you, I can't think. I'm so tired.
I'm looking it up now. The Japanese Price is Right. Let's have a look. Should we do it? It came up as like a Saturday Night Live sketch.
That's the one that's good. That's what you should play. That one's great. Oh yeah. That's with Chris Farley and what's his name? Mike Myers, I believe, in that too. And Janine Garofalo should be in it. And Alec Baldwin. Let's see.
I think I've seen this.
There it is. That Salty said the redhead was Janice. It was Janice. She was pretty. The thing is, I didn't love redheads back in the day, but she kind of intrigued me. I was kind of into her.
Ooh.
Yeah, this one where when Chris Farley kind of stumbles onto the set because he has no idea what's going on.
I skip forward to dodge the music, but let's see what happens. Here we go.
All right, good.
Oh no, this is actually a different one.
Price is Right. I am Uri. Okay, so.
Is that Tom Hanks? What the hell?
Yeah, that's Tom Hanks. Yeah, this is a different one. I guess the one with Chris Farley is just a classic Japanese show where they have to do crazy stuff.
Yeah, that's what I think I've seen. Not seen this version. Let's see.
No,
put the Chris Farley one. Oh, it is. He's on that one, Jim. No way.
There's the Japanese game show though. That's the one that I saw where he thinks he has no idea what's going on. This was fun.
Kotora-san! Kotora-san! Hotondu kitarodora-san wa utsukuro shodana!
Toshiro-san, とんでもないやつも。
じゃあ、Takashi Akiro-san wa omasho.
Jim, it sounds like you when you're reading the Japanese names on the manga reviews.
That or when I'm pretending I'm singing Blackpink in the shower.
Here we go.
600リアン家庭すげえな。
買い物する妻は見たことないよ。
He's actually speaking proper Japanese.
Really?
I thought Mike was making it up.
チャセチャ、浜翔、マキドさん、シラさん、こんばんは。
こんばんは。
いや、この時も、
No idea what she said then, Jim.
Smiley,
No
it's like,
idea.
I don't know why I'm here. It's so good.
Oh, oops, wrong one. Where are we?
やっと、Milwaukee, Wisconsin からラリー・テンプルトンさんこんばんは。はい。
I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese.
That had to be, didn't it? That had to be what I was going to say. That's perfect.
So Alec Baldwin actually spoke Japanese when he did it.
Yeah, yeah. He was talking about going shopping.
He's a
though, I don't
method
know why.
actor.
He is. Look at his tie. Look how high his pants are. Jesus.
Larry-san, はい。ちょっと話を。
I don't understand. There's been a little mistake.
That's cool. No, thanks for that. You've got to go on a deep dive here. This could be endless. Anyway, where were we, Jim? Where were we? What's going on?
Where were we? We were talking about The Price is Right.
That was stylish in the 80s. Too stylish.
Yeah.
Fearmonic saying, redheads are always a top tier choice, Jim.
Yeah. Whew, Janice. He was pretty hot.
Janice from the HR?
No, from The Price is Right. A little better looking than the one from HR.
HR.
Yeah, that's a book I haven't read in a while. Poison Ivy.
No one wants to do that with you either, yeah?
No.
Right.
No, I'm kind of screwed this week because of Batgirl and what's it called? And the Birds of Prey. I have to find somebody last second to do them, or maybe use your Batgirl review, and then maybe go to Birds of Prey. Is terrible though. I don't want to give anybody that,
Birds of
hell.
Prey. This is Janice.
See, boy, if I can do it, you can do it.
Well, oh look!
She missed it.
Men are over here, let's face it,
There's
and then it
Janice
jumped in the
green.
hole. Now,
Oh, in the green. Okay, is that Janice in the green?
yeah, Paul Alter, our director, we want an instant replay on that, will you please?
Sportscasts, I've come
That's
down
the
on
only
the
time
fence.
that
I'm
she
here
was
with the
holding
golfer
Bob's
herself.
balls.
You saw her just make that putt. We are what?
What a putt.
What up? And
I wanna
a
see it
typical
myself.
sportscaster,
just
I'll
called
do
him a
all the
putz.
talking. I won't allow her to
What
say
a putz
word.
you are.
I'll get to you in a minute.
Okay.
What I started to
Yeah,
say
he'll get
is that this is the first instant replay in. Huh?
Instant replay. I like
I'm
where
the
she gives up
sportscaster.
on
You're
it.
the- Look, well.
Bizarre.
Yes.
Ah, dear.
She's good with Zimbos. There you go.
Jim, just one more thing I wanted to talk about before we call it a night. Here we go. Some Mark Millar news. I've read the first issue of Huck, the new series. It's not bad. It's pretty interesting. It's intriguing. A lot of setup.
Really?
I'm not going to share that, but he's talking about announcing a big new film on the 27th of May. Here we go. A few things to talk about. Mark Millar says he's got a couple of big films being announced in the next few weeks, one of which you'll hear on the 27th of May. Can't say more here, but you'll see how cool it is when it drops. Oh, they always say that, don't they?
Yeah. What was it announced? Was there a big announcement that Vatican City has a new artist? I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that right now, because that story seems pretty cool. But boy, that
art, man, I couldn't know. I couldn't make head or tail of what was going on.
I would be kind of fired up to get like the next issue and whatnot, but I'm not, because that art just has the second issue come out. feels like that was more than a month ago.
I think it's next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just got someone replying to what you just said about the art.
How dare you?
There we go.
How dare you, Greta?
Where are we? It's,
yeah, that art was tough.
The movies are likely to be, of course, Millar Netflix films, follow up on his previous work, Chosen One, Jupiter's Legacy, Super Crooks, any of those maybe. Empress, Sharky the Bounty Hunter, and Huck have been announced as planned Netflix films, while previous work of his adapted films include, Wanted, Kick-Ass, Kick-Ass 2, Kingsmen, of course. What else? Anything else? Oh, hello. He also mentioned his current Netflix Millar World comic books coming through Dark Horse, Vatican City, for which he thanks Pope Leo for all the free publicity. Too soon!
Yeah, that seems an odd thing to say.
Too soon, Mark. The sequel to Huck, Big Bad World, which he calls one of my favourite things I've ever done, which is out next week. And in August, a story that Bleeding Cool scooped. Look at them, look at Bleeding Cool. Nemesis Forever, drawn by Matteo Scalera.
It's weird. They claim that they scooped it once, but actually had 10 spelling errors.
Yeah, they always do, don't they?
Worse. Yeah.
So, new Nemesis Forever coming out in August. Huck, Big Bad World comes out next Wednesday. Vatican City, I don't know if I'm going to...
You've read Huck? You've read the new one?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's pretty good. It's got an interesting art style. It's different. It looks a bit like European-y style to me.
That's like
Huck
when you go to the bathroom and you're fancy because you're European. Boom, boom. It's like... legit now, because I'm still up, I have not gone to bed in almost like 1 3/4 days now.
What the hell?
I'm very, very tired. So forgive me.
That's all right. You're good, Jim.
City art sucks. That art was bad. It really was.
I'm just going to load up the Huck 2. Just have a little preview of it at least. Where are we? Trying to find an action scene. Okay, here we go. Give you an idea. This is not spoiling anything. Don't worry, folks. Just have a little look. But it's definitely better than Vatican City. Mamma mia.
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. Where are we? Where's for full screen mode?
I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's
okay.
Like you said. But yeah.
It's got backgrounds as well. Well, some of them have got backgrounds.
At least I can tell there's people there. The one thing in Vatican City, there's the vampire is on a pile of bodies that include C-3PO's leg, a shark, and possibly a fax machine, is what I think they may have been eating. I'm not sure. It seemed that way, though.
I love the cover, by the way. Let's go back to the cover. Here it is. Lovely cover. Raphael Albuquerque. I usually like his style, so yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah,
and we're still waiting on the Wolverine Kick-Ass. Now this, Mark Millar, John Romita Jr. in May, announcing, not releasing, announcing. So, yeah, okay.
John Romita Jr. might be a little past the deal. I never read the original Huck, so I might have to go do that first.
Same here. I might have to go and do that.
Yeah.
Finally, the fax machine uprising. Says Fairmont. You're right.
Vampire, it's not, though. The vampire ate it. He bit it and turned it into a vampire fax machine. It only faxes at night, is what happens. Like Corey Hart.
Okay, Jay, we'll wrap things up, yeah? Because I know you want to get off as well.
Fine,
and,
yeah, I'm going. I still have
I've got things to do, too.
And then I have things to do. I'm going to get some shut-eye.
Anything you want to shout out before we go? You got a live show coming up soonish?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Oh, I was going to give a shout-out to my man Snooky Duke on Ogott's Avenue. Give him a That used to be, actually, that's what I used to call into Power 99 FM locally. It was kind of the urban station in Philadelphia, and I would call in every Friday. You can have shout-outs, and I used to call in. I don't know what I came up with, but I would call in and give a shout-out to Snooky Duke from Ogott's Avenue, and I used to get in all the time. I used to yell it out. So
bravo for the Corey Hart references, Zax.
Yeah, I have a live show on Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I do believe I'm going to go through a list of the do or die pull list for the DC, Marvel, and Indie, where I have to pick what would be on a $25 pull list for the month. That's just a little game we play.
I love used to do those with Eric, like the do or die pull list. It's like how many comics and which essential comics if you've only got 25 bucks for a month.
So it's tough. So I'm going to do that,
especially now.
And then I have the best of Saturday night, which recently should be like a 3-minute show. There's not a lot of great comics. And then Monday night I have preview show. You get that next time I'm on with you. I'm gonna bring my jazz flute in, and we'll have a whole
jazz flute
2-man band.
Sounds a bit sus.
Oh yeah, so, it's of the skin variety, but that's why I don't have a camera.
Skin flute. Oh Jesus, Charlie the Unicorn. Be well or sayonara. Sayonara to you too. You take care. Absolutely. Speaking of sayonara, where was that clip? Oh my God, I had them all lined up, Jim. So sayonara, sucker. Ooh, that's a bit loud. Sorry about that. Ooh, mamma mia. So yeah, Jim's got a live show coming up.
Yep.
Sunday morning.
I do. So I'll have that. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to sleep. And I still have to record some stuff for the regular show. But that's it. That's about it.
Thanks a million, folks, in the chat. Great to see you. Jim, are you and Sully still doing a show? Asks Edward.
The Sunday morning, Sully can't do it now at that time because he has his show. So he actually asked if we could do it at 10, but I can't. I always record something I record with Dr. Matt. Earlier on Sunday. We do our, what's it called? The event podcast. So we're trying to figure out something, but I'll still be doing the show myself. But yeah, he got all upset because he's like, can we do it earlier? I'm like, I can't. And then he sent back, he's like, but I like doing that show with you. I'm like, I'm not like dissing you or anything. I just already recorded.
I actually
don't know what to
can't.
say.
Yeah, it's the schedule, isn't it? That's too bad.
It is. And the last 2 weeks, he couldn't do it because he was away with his family.
He was on holiday.
Point, and then he was on holiday this other point. So yeah, so unfortunately, we might have to finagle some things to get him on, but I will. I told him we'll figure something out. Yeah.
That's been cool. Good to see you, Jim, and hang out again. Wow, it's been ages, hasn't it? This morning, last night.
Yeah, holy moly.
Do check out Weird Science Comics channel. Me and Jim reviewed Absolute Superman and Absolute Green Lantern earlier on today, my time. So it's like 7:15 p.m. Friday nights, American time.
Eastern Standard Time, the only time that matters.
The only time that matters. What about future, Jim? Future time.
Future time's okay, but that's Japan. So you take that.
Also, do check out the Weird Science Comics, the Marvel and the DC blog review sites if you want to, actually make the effort to read a written review. We even got Jim to do one this week. It's fantastic.
I think I'm going to start doing a Marvel and a DC each week. I'm going to try.
I'm going to try and keep it up.
But
I'll do Sus Gabe's sloppy seconds, his leftovers.
Yeah. That's what it is, Sus Gabe.
Oh, classic. Okay, cheers, Jim. See you later, folks. I'm just going to drop a little song. This is one of Jim's classic Usagi Yojimbo Japanese songs. That's my favorite part.
して彼がそれを理解した時、私たちはみんな死んでしまうので、だって彼は私たちを殺すでしょう。